Hello everyone, Mr. Fungi64 here, and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. Last time we turned into a walrus after clearing up a lot of the jiggies and all the notes in this world. We met Wazza as a friend when he wasn't scared of us here, and now let's race Boggy. Now we're proper size for a sled. Hey, Mr. Walrus, fancy a race? Hop on the sled if you do. I do. I do. Great. Now all you need to do is steer your sled through the red slalom gates and beat me to the end. Got it? 3, 2, 1, go. Now Boggy here, it's interesting. He does rubber band a lot, for those who don't know what that means. Rubber banding, usually in older racing games, and maybe even some newer ones as well, is when if you're too far ahead or behind the AI, they will compensate their speed to, I guess, add to the challenge. So if we're behind Boggy, he'll slow down. If we're ahead of Boggy, after a bit, he will speed up. So we gotta kind of pace ourselves. I'll let him pass for a bit here. Since we are nearing the end, we gotta want to stay near him, but take first place at the end. Now we can't get too far behind him, or else he'll end the race. I think we should be fine. It usually takes him a while for him to fully speed up. There we go. Simple as that, easy as pie. Phew, you're too quick for me, Mr. Walrus. Here's your medal. I reckon I need to race someone my own size. Now he will race us at our normal form, but we won't have a sled. We'll have to race using Kazooie. And to save you some time, I'm going to tell you this now. I'm not even going to try it because I know it is impossible. We can't do Boggy's second race yet, but we will be able to fairly soon. So now what I want to do is transform back into Banjo and Kazooie because we no longer have any use for the walrus. There's nothing outside the world we need the walrus for, so goodbye, walrus. We hardly knew you. But before you start asking, what about the orange Jinjo in Waz's cave? Well, Waz is not guarding outside his cave anymore, is he? So we turn back. We can head towards Waz's cave and enter at will. Oh yeah, some waiting gates. The only pair in this whole world. And it's just to get back from Mumbo's house. Right. Hop to it then. Onwards to Waz's, and then we're done. We've done everything we can do in this world. Hello. Alright. We'll do this again. Knock knock. Bear again. Take that noisy orange thing with you and leave. Poor Wazza alone. And there's that Jiggy. Now look, it's a pedestal. Now, if I hadn't already beaten the game, and maybe deleting my old save would change this, but at this point, remember to stop and swap. Here, I'll show you. View totals. Here's where we would have gotten that ice key before. Much like the Shark Food Island, I think it's called, in Treasure Trove Cove, where we would have gotten one of the eggs. This is another one of those stop and swap locations. Yeah, if I'd known this would have happened, I would have planned accordingly. I mean, maybe I might have to delete my save on Banjo-Tooie as well. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep going with what I've been doing, but I'm still gonna point out the locations of the stopping swaps. The ones I remember. Ow! Note to self: don't walk into fire. It's a good mental note. But let's boogie. Ooh, honeycomb. Yeah. I think I will take this on my way out. We're not topped off, but it's one extra hit. Ooh, another one. How did I leave so much honey behind? Oh well. Head up this ramp. Just like I said, the race with Boggy now is currently impossible. Saving you some time. And saving myself some time. Speaking of impossible, for the same reasons, we can't get the advent calendar jiggy just yet. Basically we need the ability to use those sneakers. This stupid quest, you shouldn't stop. You should stop. You won't get to me at the top. Right. Ah, look at that. So notice how that, what are they called? Beehive has bees around it. Starting now, does this work? It does not. Hey, we found a shortcut towards the beginning of the game. That's it. You've created a shortcut. Hop in and see. So now, anytime we break a beehive, the bees will start chasing us. Now here it's not, too bad of an issue. And there is an easy... They eventually will stop chasing us, which is good. For future reference, we are going to want to break this. And... let's head in here. Oops. Let's head in here. I think this is where we need to go for the next... Yes. Here. This is important. Because if we go... over here a ways, find World 6 is painting Gobi's Valley. From the snow to the sands. Fitting. Well, not really, but whatever. Anywho. Let's boogie. We know where that is. We found it before. In here. Right? Yes, in here. We can head there right away. Oh, right. We're gonna want these. Wading boots. Because, much like the swamp water and the frostbite water, this gimmick is the sand. You know what? I'll even showcase it. Only we sand eels can survive in here. Yeah, sand eels. Hey, look who it is. Let me pull out the list. Hello. What you gotta tell me? Grunty's best friend at which school was the awful Sweaty Betty? Next. When relaxing, she usually reads Warty Girl's weekly magazine. Warty Girl's Weekly. And finally, while sipping a glass of her favorite smoothie, Elephant Sweat. Thank you for the heals, Brent told her. Let's get back to the vibe music while I write that down. Elephant Sweat. Smoothie. A lot of sweat in this one. It's a little gross. Wow, very gross. And let's we've got some time. Let's head to the desert. Gobi's Valley. Listen to this music, man. Bottles. I love the music in this world. It's just so good. So good. Hand. Ow. So there's a lot to do there. You may have noticed the tree back in the other area. Gosh, what do I want to do first? Ooh, I know what I'll do. I forgot how to activate it, but I just remembered. Oh, no, not the sand eels. Woo! Careful. Sand eels are feisty this season. Out of all the worlds, this world's theme gets stuck in my head probably more than any other, with a few exceptions. My nose is all blocked up. Well, the only thing we can really do is this. Hey, that tickles. Don't you hate it when your nose gets stuffy, but no amount of blowing your nose ever fixes it? I hate it when it happens. Ah, that's clear. That cleared Jinxie's nose. Come on in. Can do, Jinxie. Hand. Let's go. Well, before we touch the magic carpet, let's, hand. Let's start replenishing our Mumbo tokens. You can kill those hands either with Wonder Wing, the invulnerability, or after they slam on the ground. You can. Oops, that's not the move I wanted. After they slam on the ground, if you aim just right, you can do that. Mini Jinxie. The carpet goes up. But only for a limited time. And each carpet here is going to get a shorter and shorter window. Come on, come on. So we gotta be right quick. See, that one already went down. You can hear the goofy sound effect for it. See, I mentioned that a while ago, although you may not have been able to hear me. I wish technical difficulties would just leave me be. And Jiggy like that. First Jiggy in Gobi's Valley. Another thing, you know what, let me test that out. Ah, I knew I could do that. In general, when it comes to games like platformers that have different world archetypes, desert worlds usually aren't my favorite. I don't have the greatest track record. The more games I play, the more opportunities you'll see me fail at desert worlds. But when it comes to Banjo-Kazooie, no one does it better. And if they do, I haven't seen them yet. Let's get that token. Never mind. Let's do this. Fly through these rings. Summon all the hidden rings of the ancients to beat the witch. Well, that seems easy enough, and we missed. Only I could miss so often. Such great music, man. Ah. I will say though, desert music is always good though. I may have bad experience when it comes to most desert worlds, and it usually is my fault. I'll fully accept that. It's usually a skill issue. But, only joking, mortal. I can only give you this. Jiggy. Right. What was I saying? Yeah, usually it's my own fault. But the music's always fantastic. Without a doubt in my mind. How long have we been going? 17 minutes, just about. A little extra. Next time on Banjo-Kazooie, we explore more of the desert. Can't help but notice a target, so we'll fly over there and take care of that. Well, actually, before I go, let's take care of this. Oh! There are notes. I could do this while I do my outro. So yeah, next time we'll explore more of Gobi's Valley and maybe even meet whoever this Gobi is. Because usually when it's blank in an area, well, normally they are actually named after someone in the game, like Mumbo's Mountain and Clanker's Cavern. So far, are only examples. Now, but until then, remember to stay positive, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.